Hey, what's up? Chasta and Baby Huey here at Aftershock with the power trio of Power Hour. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
You guys are rock stars. We made it. We just rolled in enough time to set up to get to you guys. So I'm glad we did. So our dear friend Matt Pinfield, who we love so dearly.
And I love you guys.
Oh, we miss you. Of course, you all know Matt because he's on 107.7 The Bone every single Sunday hosting a Flashback. So it's nice to see you. I love what you're doing.
I knew you were on The Bone.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. You see,
I knew. I had a feeling.
I've been on The Bone for a long time, and I love that. I love the station.
Get off that bone.
I miss them. You know what I mean? But I get to see them, and I talk to them, and we used to live very close to each other. I used to see them every morning at like 4:30, literally
in the coffee room. Getting coffee together every single morning.
It was always a trip because growing up, Matt, I love watching you back in the day on TV, MTV and stuff. So just to be able to work with you, it was just incredible. And we shared so many memories. Actually, Chas, I was telling Matt yesterday, I'm forever grateful to him because he took me as his guest to see Temple of the Dog, which was Chris Cornell's last performance in the Bay Area.
I was sitting next to you guys.
You're a good man.
You're all together,
and
That's crazy.
Little did we know,
That was
had we missed that
amazing.
show.
Yeah, and it was incredible.
Oh, it was.
Too.
Absolutely.
Lucky buggers.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all legends in your own right, and you're together. Caity Babs, how do you look so beautiful when it's this hot and disgusting?
My
Tell
face
us.
is literally melting off. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
have sweat rolling down my butt crack.
My face is sweating tremendously. Thank God this camera's far away.
You both were great.
Yeah.
You
Very
both
kind.
you
I'm
ladies
still
rock.
Spitzy and Josh Bernstein.
Pleasure to be
So
here.
you guys, of course, started on Twitch, and we loved your show on Twitch, and we were so
thank
excited
you.
when
Oh,
it got
thank
picked up
you.
on Access. I remember I always watch Access because I love it so much. It's the best channel, and I was cruising through, and I was like, holy shit, they're on Access. I was so excited.
Yeah, it's
So
great.
congratulations. It's been a while now. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Good. I think we, Caity was saying this earlier, how we, because the Twitch format allowed us to. We were all friends anyway, friends off camera, but the Twitch format really allowed us to get relaxed and comfortable. So by the time we got to Access TV, we were, I think, already seasoned and ready to go.
Yes. It kind of came naturally. We just needed a little more of a stronger structure when it came to our language.
Yeah.
Like we had to do
We're filthy.
the
Thank you, Broadcast
hey,
TV.
welcome to Access TV. It's the Power Hour. Whereas for Twitch, we were like, fuck yeah, Power Hour.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot more sloppy, I
Yeah.
suppose, but it
That's your
definitely
charm.
showed our
Yeah.
charisma with one another,
Yeah.
and it was fun. It was
Well,
fun.
that's the thing that works so well with you guys is your chemistry. It's clear that you actually love each other, that you're actually friends. It's a very family vibe. No bullshit. It really
Yeah,
is.
we do.
And we've worked in radio forever. I've been in radio 21 years. You either have it with a co-host or you don't.
Yeah, you
and
guys
it's very
know.
hard to manufacture.
no
Yeah,
in
you can't
between
fake
there.
it. You cannot fake that. It's so true. Because we've all been in those situations before. We've had to work in. Sometimes it goes well, and sometimes it's all right. You know what I mean? So that's a nice way of putting
You
it.
see that movie where the cop's like, "Here's your new partner." You're like, "No, I don't want. I want
Yeah,
that new
yeah.
partner." I mean, like I said, we love and respect them so much, and like I said, we're laughing the whole way here. We have like a minivan that we drove here together, and we're laughing. And we went.
It's
chainsaw
literally
shopping.
like we're
panel.
just on a family road trip, and we just like bug each other constantly, and it really is like we're brothers and sisters. And it's
It's
just
pretty great. We're very lucky.
So for anyone that's like tuning in right now watching this, so if you can't explain what Power Hour is for the newbies out there.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. We're a weekly TV show on Access. We are every Thursday night, 11 p.m., following Impact in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Which
Yes, it's 8 p.m.
We'll discuss.
Pacific, yeah.
I
I
can
love
see
the
where
wrestling.
him and I are going to do a sidebar for about a half hour.
know what you're getting into.
Shout out to our friends at Impact in New Japan. And we show 5 new videos every week, 10 videos that the fans count down. And we have about 2 to 3 or 4 guests per week, everyone from Rock and Roll Hall of Famers to current headliners to up-and-comers. And we try to shine a light on all things rock and metal.
Yeah, we really do, and it's a lot of fun because people think that music videos are a lost art form, but there are incredible videos being made. People are being very creative. There's a lot of young, talented people out there, and it's a great time for rock and roll because you've got great bands like Guns N' Roses and Rolling Stones making some of the best music they made. It's you wouldn't have known, right? And but there's always great up and comers too, and people we're excited about. So I couldn't be happier about the state of rock, and we want to celebrate it. And it's been a long time since that's been done on television.
Amen to that. And you taught me about rock on MTV, and that's what was so trippy when we became friends with you. We were trying not to geek out. Now it's no big deal because we know you so well, but I know it's incredible for you to show everyone what's happening in rock and help build these bands from the ground up. How does that feel for the two of you? Like being a part of all of these bands' stories, like they will forever remember. Caity Babs did that for me. Josh Bernstein did that for me. Matt Pinfield. How does that feel?
I haven't really thought about that, to be honest. I kind of go into all these interviews just like thinking to myself, oh, like it's work, but also these are our friends,
right?
And we've built relationships with these musicians over the years, and it's so comfortable on set when they come in.
Yeah.
It's not like that for everyone, of course, but
Yeah.
I don't really think about that, to be honest. Like I just look at it as something we do all the time. It's fun. It's outgoing in every certain way and form.
We all have our part, right? Like, all of us here, the radio, TV, media, festivals, right? We're all here to, shine a light on rock and roll. And obviously they're far more famous and well known than I am. My history's been behind the scenes, but getting to help some of those little what we'll call baby bands, and now watching what I'll call those baby bands headlining here today.
Right.
Josh helped baby Caity.
Yeah, I met a young baby Caity who was left in a towel on the side of a road, and I found her, and like the baby,
we might as well just go with that story.
Yes,
I think you should.
And
For
nurture her
clarification
into this
purposes.
we
position.
found her at the
Power
bottom of
Hour.
a well. No, it's been very lucky, and like I said, Matt was like that for my band 25 years ago. So
Right.
what good are we if we don't like throw our arms around everybody else and high tide raises all ships, and we're here. If we can be any part of that journey of any band coming up, Bad Omens is a good example of past year. We had them on one of our first Switch shows a bunch of times.
Yeah.
No one seemed to care, and now all of a sudden it's like, Bad Omens is on your show.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we've
It's
been,
just, if
we've
we
been here
believe,
since day one.
if we believe in a certain song or a band and we genuinely love their music, which is pretty much always the case, we'll give them a shot always. Why wouldn't we? We need to help all these bands come up, because where are we going to be in 25 years without them?
And we do a lot for the local music scene in San Francisco. That's like our
Yes.
passion. It's our baby, right? And we get this question a lot, and I don't want to put you on the spot here, but I do have to ask it on behalf of people. The number one question we get is like, how do we play an Aftershock? How do we get to that level? What are we not doing? What should we be doing?
Matt, give me your Venmo.
Remember? Yes, exactly. It's Zelle, my friend. Zelle.
Zelle.
Only
Zelle.
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 I don't think
only.
so.
Okay.
Venmo,
I
I
pay
closed
those
down.
fees.
Yes, that's it.
The answer to that question, and I know it sounds like a cop-out, but like, you'll know when you'll know.
That's fair.
And
That's
I
fair.
mean that about anything. When do I need a manager? When do I need a publicist? When do I need to get a label? I think it'll be pretty obvious, but the good news is, let me tell you a little story
Yeah, please.
about
please.
a band named Silly Goose. Now, Silly Goose showed up in incarceration and played in the parking lot.
Yeah,
They
in
caught
Mansfield,
Danny's eye.
Ohio.
Who's this band playing in my parking lot? They were on the festival stage the next day.
That's incredible.
Make-
That's incredible.
Make yourself be heard, and
Well, Danny's the tastemaker, right? And so if he sees you and he loves you,
it's
then
Danny Wimmer presents. It ain't
Yeah.
Matt, Josh, and
Yeah,
Katie presents.
yeah, exactly,
But,
exactly.
honestly, like that, I use that as an example of like, sometimes you get a golden ticket and,
Well,
and go
and
all the
think
way.
outside of the box too, and be brave to
That's
break
exactly-
rules maybe
That
as
was
well.
ballsy
That's
and
ballsy.
cool, and shout out to Silly Goose. who
Make
now
good
plays all the
music.
festivals.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Make good music.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, you might want to also make really good music.
I say that all the time, and it does make you feel like an asshole. But you're like, send us your stuff, but it can't suck.
Well,
Yes.
honestly, like ask
That's
for
it.
advice. Have multiple people listen to your music and have them give their genuine opinion. Like,
Yeah.
my husband's a musician, and there have been times where I'm like, babe, this song is not it. It's
Good for
not
you.
it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. Like, you got to change something. But be honest. Like, you want to know like what you're getting yourself into, and if people are gonna lie to you throughout it, you probably won't end up anywhere.
Exactly. Well, and I think the other piece of the advice that I always give is make it the total package, not just the song. The way you look, the way you present yourself, your website, your social, it all has to look like a professional thing that it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because being in a rock band these days is a business.
I remember years ago, one of my first photo shoots ever was with Ozzy, and at the height of the Osbournes, right? And he walked in, and the camera started. It was like click, 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 click. I was like, holy shit, that guy's. It's an act.
Yeah.
He's the stars are stars, and you'll see us. You'll know a star when you see it. You know, I'll say that too. And like, there's some young people coming up on these stages. Those Kid Capici guys, like,
Oh, yeah.
star quality. You'll see it, and we're all looking for it.
Starbenders bringing in like the Motley Crue vibe to
Yeah.
DWP festivals.
A lot of good young stuff here, and of course, our friend Josh Balls at his new band as well. So, Strange Kids. So a lot of great, This is the new Discovery platform, the second stage, third stage. It's not the record bin or the Other place.
Is that something?
Always tell people to come here early to the festival
Oh,
early, to check out everyone new and to see who you like, and they might end up on playing a headlining slot next year. You just never know.
That's happened with us with Dirty Honey a few years ago. We got here early, saw Dirty
great
Honey.
band from LA. We love
Absolutely.
those guys.
So is that something for you guys? I saw was a couple weeks ago. You were Louder Than Life. Is that so? You go to all the big festivals?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, we're basically the game day sports team for all of Danny Wimmer Presents festivals.
Okay.
And this is the final one of the season,
Yeah.
Aftershock, and then we start pretty soon. We'll be doing press conferences and announcements for the 2024 bills, which, if the rumors are true, who daddy?
Yeah.
Get some good stuff coming our way.
It'll be great.
Good stuff for rock and roll.
I do have to ask. I saw the group photo. Matt already knows my all-time favorite band's Green Day. So
Yeah.
I saw you guys were hanging out with them. Was it a couple weeks ago?
No big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal.
at all.
What happened? Like, was it just hanging out back there?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
looks like she ate a cat. What's happening?
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
If you're seeing anything odd, it's Caity. Caity gets the credit because Caity is the only one with the balls in this relationship.
Yes.
I have no shame when it comes to asking for favors from people I've never met. So like I've never met Green Day, and I just shot my shot, and I was like, hey, can you do this skit with us? And Billy was so chill with me, and I just felt like, I didn't feel any like bad feelings there. I felt like nothing but positivity with the band guys, and they right away were like, oh yeah, let's do it. And Billy wasn't even supposed to originally be in an interview with us. He actually snuck up on us and joined.
Yeah, Mike and Trey were scheduled to
Yeah,
do
under
it
the
with us,
table.
and
He came out onto the table, and we
joined
were like,
us.
Jesus Christ.
And so we have it on camera, us being like, oh my God, Billy!
He
Where
crawls
did you
under
come
the
from?
table, and it was great, and we had fun. It was all natural, and then she just asked, and Josh and I looked at her and went, what's going to happen next? And they were like, yeah, we'll do it. So it was all cool.
By the way,
It happened
That's
on No
amazing.
Cover too. I always just do the things that nobody wants to do.
That's great.
yeah,
That's how you thrive in this business.
Give it to Caity.
Yes.
No, that was a very special moment, and we can't thank them enough because them doing that is like like an endorsement to us, and it's
It just helps
hopefully
spread the
it'll
word.
make other bands be like, well, if Green Day will do it, we'll do it too.
Right. Oh yeah.
And rock and roll could be fun. Doesn't
It should be.
we're having a good time here.
You guys are definitely having a good time. So
Yeah.
make sure you check it out. Power Hour, Access TV, 5 nights a week, right?
I
No,
wish.
it's
Is it? I thought it was 5 nights a week.
It only airs once a week on Access, but if, in
I
my
see it all the
house,
time.
in my house, 7 days a week.
Oh, 7. Excuse me,
Okay,
7
yes,
days
it
a
is,
week.
yeah.
Power Hour. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so
We
much
really
for having us.
appreciate you.
Thanks for having
Love
us.
you.
With you guys every Sunday morning
Great to
on
meet
the
you guys.
phone, 6
Right.
to 10 for Flashback. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
Great to see you guys. Thank you so much for having us.